Good evening, Crisplifers. Welcome to your 5 scores for today. Now, this evening we've got a bag of Tyrells hand-cooked English crisps, Mediterranean herb flavour. Now, I like the Tyrells brand, and I've reviewed some of their crisps here in the past, and they've got good scores. So I'm really looking forward to this, which is a new flavour in the Tyrells range. So I'm pretty excited about that. I guess the thing that's worrying me a little bit is that it's Mediterranean herb flavour. It doesn't actually tell me what herbs are being used. If I was really good at botany, I might be able to look at the herbs that these ladies are picking and tell you what the flavour is, but I'm not a botanist and I don't know what herbs are flavouring this Mediterranean herb flavour bag of crisps. Perhaps this will be revealed on the packet, on the back. Here, Tyrells hand-cooked English crisps, a classic mix of the most fragrant of herbs combining to deliver a sun-drenched flavour of the Mediterranean. So that's quite a mouthful, and I still don't know what flavour these crisps are. There's some nutrition information here. That's not telling me what flavour the crisps are. It's a 150-gram bag. That's great. There's a best before date. There's how to contact Tyrells, so I still don't know what flavour they are. They're telling me that they only use the finest spuds. And there's no artificial ingredients, so that's great. There's oodles of flavour, so I'm really pleased about that. I do like oodles of flavour, but I still don't know what flavour this is. It's their signature crunch. Well, that's great because their crunch is a good one. I like the Tyrells crunch, and they're hand cooked, so that's great. I still don't know what flavour these are. So we're going to have to look at the really tiny writing here to see if that gives us any hints. So we've got ingredients: potatoes, okay, that's not the flavour. Sunflower oil, that's not the flavour. Maltodextrin, that's not the flavour. Yeast extract, well, if these were Marmite crisps, that might be the flavour, but I don't think these are. Dried herbs, here we go, dried herbs. What is that? Oregano, rosemary, parsley, and thyme. Well, those are sort of classic English herbs there. I figure they must also be used in the Mediterranean. I wouldn't have necessarily said that those were Mediterranean flavours. They look like English garden flavours to me. Some of those, well, 3 of those do grow in my garden. So I don't really call this Mediterranean flavour. There's a bit of garlic, there's some onion, and a bit of sugar, salt and acid. So ground pepper, oregano extract. I don't think it would have been too much to ask them to put, oregano, thyme, rosemary in brackets here to tell me what flavour these are. I had to work very hard, and you guys had to listen for a long time to find out what flavour these were. So that's really very, very strange. I think you could have done a much better job there, Tyrells. Nevertheless, let's dive in and see what these taste like. So there they are. I mean, they look like Tyrells crisps. Tyrells crisps are quite thin. They're very well fried. They've got usually a great crunch to them. That's a really tasty looking colour there. Yes, I'm looking forward to this. Wow. Well, that is great. That's very good. So, I mean, it is the Tyrells crunch that we know and love. They're quite a thin crisp, but they've got a real crunch to them. That's terrific. I think a very strong 4 out of 5 there on crunch. That's great. And the taste and quality of the potatoes is also great. That's definitely a 4 out of 5 and a really strong 4 out of 5 as well. And what about the flavour? Well, this Mediterranean herb flavour, which we now know to be oregano and thyme and rosemary and, all those kind of English garden growing herbs. Well, it's great, actually. It's really nice. It's a really nice savoury taste. You can really taste the rosemary. You can pick out the oregano. I like this. Very nice, very nice. So that's, again, a very strong 4 out of 5. Munchability. Am I going to be able to munch through all 150 grams here? I think with a little bit of help from Tigger, I reckon I can. These are a nice crisp. They're a great potato. They're good flavour. It's strong, but it's not too salty. Very nice. Again, a very strong 4 out of 5 there. Really, really impressed with that. Value. Well, I picked these up on sale on an offer. 2 bags for £2.50, so at £1.25 for 150 grams. Not bad on value either. Tyrrells can be up to £2 if you don't see them on sale, at which point I think they're not the best value. But if you can pick these up in some kind of sale, they're pretty good value. So at £1.25, that's a 4 out of 5 for me. Overall, I really like this. I like the Tyrrells brand. I like their potato. I like their flavour. This is a really interesting flavour. So again, a very strong 4 out of 5. Just all along the board. 4s across the board. Well done, Tyrrells. Like the Mediterranean herb flavour. Just one thing I'd like to ask. Put the flavours on the front of the pack so we know what we're buying. Thanks, Tyrrells.